From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're with a 3rd and 3.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one.
Oh, he fakes the spike. Eluding the pressure right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Dancing to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. Brown with a stick skip. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. Elliott good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he loses the football the 2nd time. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Oh, Prescott stripped, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Pulled in at the 24. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Trucks over him. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Offside. Defense.
And the first half, just like the end of the game, can't end with a defensive penalty. They'll have another play.
One more play, untimed. See what happens here.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
It's Barkley on the counter. Pushes him over. And some room to work.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So his big first half continues. His third touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Rolling to his right, airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith,
32 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Passer, defense.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll look to throw here. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Bond. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, throw left side, and oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. Stays on his feet. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles just continue to roll. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession. And toward the sideline, intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Now Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On play action, Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Prescott. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. They bring the pressure, and this one's a duck. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
He's going deep for Brown. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll roll him out right. Nifty move. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line. Hurts. Steps away. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Great, set.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Paris Campbell, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, That means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
Zach Bond, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
Prescott to throw it. Forced out to his left. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Prescott from the gun on third.
And Prescott, his third interception.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 39 yards.
And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And out now come the Cowboys.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Yeah, here we go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Prescott down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Milton Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go!
Throwing. Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
$35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles extend their lead yet again.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more...
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Throw complete right side to Cooks. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cowboys.
From the gun, it's a run for Freeman.
Taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw is Prescott. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And now the rookie's free. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect 2nd half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Darius Slay with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
That stop for a loss made by Damone Clark from his linebacker spot.
Throwing on second down. Hurts towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 44 yards. And the Eagles add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Kill.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. 3rd down and 1.
Back to throw here. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Avonte Maddox.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Here's Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives.
There he goes, right side.
Saquon Barkley.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out. Then they punted.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's second down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side. And a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth-quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. Takes a special set of...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. C.J. Uzomah. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are pouring it on. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, now